up some quesadilla.
Okay, so one of the fans told us to ask you, do you ever look down at anyone's boobs from the stage?
I've never really thought about it. I'm always thinking about what I'm singing and like where I'm gonna go next on stage. So I guess the answer is I may have glanced at a boob on accident. If it was your boob, I apologize, but not on purpose. I promise.
Are you guys single? Any of you guys?
Yes.
All of you?
I won't tell you. You'll have to just guess for yourself.
Okay. So it's for you guys to figure out.
Guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, one of our viewers asked if you could be any part of a pizza, what part would it be and why?
Part of a pizza?
Yeah,
would be the crust, because the crust is my least favorite part. Unless it's they have like heat and greasy, like flavorful crust. It's really good. I think it would probably be the topping, because singing is like the last thing to go on a CD, so I guess I'd be like the topping and all the goodies and stuff like that. Everyone else is like the crust and the bread and all that stuff.
So you're just like the best part?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just the last thing to go on.
What would you consider a perfect tour? Like, what artists would you like to go on tour with?
We would love to go out with Mayday Parade. We'd love to go out with Amberman. We'd love to go out with Paramore. We want to go on pop tours. We want to be a heavy pop band.
Really?
I mean, I like going on tour with heavy bands, but I think it'd be sweet to be a heavy band on a pop tour. Heavier pop.
Okay. Ever had a dream or a nightmare you never?
I have dreams all the time that I'm like playing in like a huge like arena with like a ton of people and like just like from the stage all the way to the back, just full of people. It's something that I'd really like to see come true someday.
Okay, how do you guys form as a band?
I don't know. It was destiny. Let's do it. Let's just put it like that. This is a really long story. It was destiny. Like the sun came out and we were a band. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Would you ever consider dating a fan?
I don't know. I don't think so. Number one, because I can't. I'm in a relationship and I'm happy. Number two, I
You answered one of our questions.
Let's try to be suspenseful. And number two, I don't know. It's just weird to like date somebody that. I don't know how to answer that question. That's such a weird, awkward question to answer. I'd say no. And
Who was the messiest on tour?
me. Yeah, I take my clothes out of my bag and I just leave them in a bunch of places. I end up losing clothes all the time, and it sucks. I always leave my stuff out, so I'm messy.
In high school, what were you known as? Like class clown?
I was what they would call like the floater. Like I wasn't the most popular kid in school, but I was like the kid that everybody knew. Like I hung out with like all different crowds and stuff like that. So I did music and I did like different things like that in high school. So I was like cool to be around. I don't know. The floater is what I was.
Okay, what was your favorite song when you were a child?
Oh, I don't know. Like how young?
Like little, like the first song you knew the lyrics to.
Coconut, probably. My family gave me like money for singing it, so I like that song.
What was the weirdest thing a fan has ever asked you to sign?
I signed a kid's forehead a couple days ago. That was pretty weird. And his forehead was really sweaty and it just rubbed right off.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon?
Child-wise, if not. Like if you don't have one now.
My favorite cartoon of all time? Probably Hey.
Well, personally, I really like your song With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. And I was wondering why you named the album that?
We named our record with Use to See and Eyes to Hear because in the Bible there's a scripture about having eyes to see and ears to hear, and we felt like with the way like the world is now and the way everything's changing that you have to have like a different mentality. So we flip-flopped it, thought it was clever.
And is that the reason why you wrote the song?
Kind of. That song has a lot of different meanings that I don't really want to go into that much because I feel like it's important for the listener to adapt it to like how they feel in their life, and I don't want to take away from that. It has a lot of different meanings for me, but whatever it means to you, then that's awesome. I think that's cool.
I like that song, by the way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's my favorite song.
Okay, any messages to your fans before you wrap?
We have a new record coming out on May 10th called Let's.This, and we're really excited about it, and we have a brand new single coming out next week that you can get on YouTube, so make sure you check it out. Thanks, blab around, keep blabbing. Leonardo DiCaprio too, she's a really pretty girl.
I agree.